Be careful, my gorgeous Scorpioni, this February. Be careful, please, because on the 22nd of February 2021, you know, it is going to be the moment that you will have where you're going to realize something, and it is going to be a little bit weird, it's going to be a little bit strange, but the most important thing here is that you are going to have remarkable, mind-blowing experience. And that experience is going to be strongly connected to the end of the actual month, to the end of February, on the 28th of February 2021, because that particular experience is going to be directly connected to you having a mind-blowing moment when it comes to the actual absolutely ridiculously powerful light at the end of the tunnel. It is going to help you to realize something so important. It is going to help you to move on from the situation that no longer serves you. It's going to really also help you to open your eyes and realize your own full potential, because that particular situation that is going to take place on the 22nd of February, you know, first it's going to be like, oh my God, and this is why I need you to be careful, because that oh my God moment, something is going to like kind of surprise you and it's going to shake you up a little bit. But then again, that is going to be super relevant and super important when it comes to this development of the actual situation, which is going to take place at the end of the month. You know, there is going to be something so remarkably important for you. So first of all, you're going to feel like, oh my God, really strange, weird and unusual experience, but it's going to come through you realizing something and seeing something and not being able to believe like in something, you know, like, oh my God, this is happening type of thing. But this is where I need you to be careful at the same time. This is only going to be something that is going to be kind of momentarily in your life, but it's going to help you to grow. It's going to help you to see things that you wouldn't normally see. And it's strictly important now more than ever to just trust your own voices within, to trust your own intuition, because your own intuition is not going to lead you astray, because you're going to find yourself in between of the two balances. One balance on the 22nd is going to be like, oh my God, maybe I should just go towards that direction. But you will know that your own essence is telling you, no, 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 don't do it. It's not right. Something is not going to seem right. Something is not going to seem normal. Something is not going to seem usual. And this is why your subconscious mind is going to be letting you this know nicely and gently. Okay, but then on another hand, the other balance that it's actually going to come out of it is just a really important realization that you're going to have at the same time by following your own intuition. And that other balance is all about your own intuition and realizing that it's now more important than ever to trust your own spiritual journey by following your intuition. The bottom line is, if something seems off, move on. The bottom line is if something doesn't seem right, then this is most certainly part of that learning experience, and it's going to really beautifully and nicely and gently readjust you on this particular path, which is going to bring you a little bit of contemplation to start with. But this is pretty much so needed, because later on in March 2021 you're going to have a very strong vision as well when it comes to this, and lots of other elements connected to that particular situation. And also on the 22nd of February, it's like really important to remember, you know, you need to look beneath the surface. This is going to help you, my babies. You need to look beneath the surface. You know, life is about to bring you new meaning indeed. Okay, navigate distractions as much as you can. Okay, and this is the time when you are going to starting to get to know new you in between the 22nd of February and the end of that month, in between the 22nd of February 2021 and by the end of that month. Indeed, remarkable, because it is going to be directly responsible for you making an absolutely mind-blowing, life-changing readjustment. Okay. My name is Sasha Bonasin and I'm a psychic medium, and this is your monthly horoscope tarot card reading, and it's for you, my gorgeous Scorpioni, and it's for February 2021. So this monthly horoscope tarot card forecast is for you, my gorgeous Scorpioni, and it's for February 2021. I cannot believe we are in February already. The time seems to fly even quicker right now. Okay, so now when it comes to the actual numerology, your number is number 133. Number 133, it's a powerful number, it's a strong number. I'm sure that not that long ago you had this particular number, and you know what, it's all about the new beginning, it's all about the fresh start, it's all about the inspiration, it's all about surprising moment, which is going to be like ooh la la, rather bombastic in many different ways, but then at the same time somebody's mask is going to be fallen as well, and once the mask is fallen, what you're going to see beneath is going to surprise you so much. But then again, at the same time, subconsciously you knew this so much all along. It's very important because this is to do with the inspiration, but it's also to do with the fact that it's going to bring you the relevant balance, which is going to help you so much to see things for what they are by having the full control over the situation. This is going to give you the courage. This is going to really be very positive when it comes to your own self-esteem, but also at the same time, it's about the wonderful unfoldment of events that you're going to have, which is completely going to kind of be mind-blowing in so many different ways, because few days you will have, one day after another, few consecutive days where you are going to kind of like act in a different way, but in a good way, because you will be responding to things in a different way, you will be acting in a different way, but more like kind of surprising yourself, like, oh, is this the way I reacted? This is wonderful, because every single time when that happens, it's very important to note things down, how you felt around that time, what was inspiring you, what was on your mind, because most certainly you're going to become aware of something really important, but even more importantly, you're going to become aware of the fact how everything, absolutely everything is so connected, but you're also going to become aware of your own power. Your own power, your own strength. My go-to Scorpione has said this so many times. You have got a remarkable power within you. The power of your subconscious mind is just absolutely mind-blowing, which means that you can connect and reconnect to things around you in so many different ways, on so many different levels. So therefore, when things are going on around you, around the world and things like that, you can be affected by it on a very high scale indeed. But also, what does that mean? That particular energy, it's also super beneficial when it comes to you coming to terms with certain things, but also following your own path. Something is going to be revealed to you and it's going to be mind-blowing, but at the same time it's going to be super connected to the power within you, to your own very light, to your own very essence, you know. And it's going to help you realize it's going to be the moment of like, la la la, a reconnection, the moment of, I need to do this. That's me. I need to do this. I need to carry on doing this. It's about carrying on doing something, but it's important for you to do it. It's like opening a book, okay, and reading the book, and then leaving the book, and then forgetting about the book, and then finding a book again, and then you just carry on reading, and it's like, oh my God, this is amazing. This is amazing. This is amazing. What the book is going to bring, what this book is going to let you know, and what the book is most certainly going to prepare you. Remarkable. And this February also, throughout the month, it's going to be like a one strong preparation. March is going to be like a super mind-blowing for you, and you will see, because it's direct connection of what was happening right now, which means that number 133, it's also showing you the fact and proving you the point that, you know, there is a lot going to be happening that is going to surprise you, but also you need to understand that the power of your mind is going to be like, oh my God, on a very high level, which on another hand, when it comes to the manifestation, just be as open-minded as you can, as positive as you can, as optimistic as you can, because when your intuition and when the power of your mind is so heightened to such a level, when a lot that you do, you will be able to manifest, you know, on a much higher scale. This is important to just keep on remaining optimistic. And do things that, you know, every single day, if you can possibly do things that are a little bit different every single day throughout this month, choose one thing that you are going to change the way you do things. Oh my God, this is so important, okay? Because that at the same time is going to re-energize you in a very specific way, which is on another hand going to bring you the ideas, and it's going to refresh you really amazingly. What else I was going to say, you know, number 133, it's pretty much so to do with you having 4 amazing options, 4 amazing opportunities, 4 amazing situations, 4 amazing paths, and 4 amazing opportunities to grow at the same time. This is to do with a fresh start and the end of delays, okay? So this is going to be connected to the fresh start, and the end of delays. Just remember this, okay? Because it's going to be connected to the actual sudden and unexpected progress, you know, and this is brilliant because this is going to be connected to the very positive change in your life, okay? And it is going to be some kind of maybe traveling, it's going to be playing an important role, okay? Traveling, it's also going to be playing an important role. I know it's difficult to travel at the moment, but even if you're like going from one square to another, even from like where you are to maybe a couple of kilometers away or whatever, you know, some kind of traveling is going to be important. Not necessarily like, oh yeah, holidays, yeah, right, baby, let's do it. No, not necessarily holidays, but most certainly you are going to need to kind of go from point number one to point number two when it comes to some kind of traveling in order to achieve something, in order to get somewhere. And this is most certainly going to become quite evident. Just remember that you are, the strong moment is that your balance is going to be restored, okay? But you are gonna need to seek the certain clarification, okay? And the clarification that you're gonna need to seek is gonna happen at around the time when you are kind of unable to make a decision. And this is what you need to remember. In order to seek clarification, my go to Scorpioni, you need to understand that you have to follow your own heart, okay? Instead of trying to make other people happy. Okay, so this is important. It's also like it's not a good time to pretend like there is no problem when there may be, you see. Very important indeed. But most importantly, this month is going to bring you a remarkable ending, my gorgeous Scorpioni, that is going to lead towards the new beginning. And this is remarkable because the ending that is going to lead to new beginnings, it's going to happen at around the time, at the moment in time when number 2 will be playing an important role when it comes to some kind of answer, when it comes to some kind of timing, you know, time scale, time span. But at the same time, you know, it is just basically about it's about a release. You know, it's going to happen at a moment in time when you will want to release something, you will want to kind of get rid of something, you will have a spiritual moment around it. It is time of release. You will know what this release is. It's very important, you know. But at the same time, this is going to happen at around the time when endings is about to bring you a new beginning, okay? You need to you need to release situations or people that are actually holding you back, you know, because you are, my gorgeous Scorpioni, this is really important. You will have your spiritual transformation here. And this is why it's so important to kind of like pay attention to what's bringing you down and pay attention to what is making you feel unhappy. Pay attention to what is feeling you unsatisfied, and pay attention to what is keep on coming back like this into your mind, like this, hello, notice me, notice me. Something that you're not doing, but you should be doing is the continuation, something that you're so good at, something that you're so brilliant at. You're remarkable when you kind of project your energy towards things, when it comes to doing things, when it comes to manifestation, because you're very powerful within. And once you have the balance right, then this is the time when you can release this energy towards things that are making you feel highlighted. You know, I want to say that there is a lot going on out there, of course, but you know, it's very important to not to give in at the same time. But not to give in is just to realize how powerful you are. You are part of the universe. You are the universe in itself, my gorgeous Scorpioni. So you are gonna have a really wise and spiritual moment indeed. What else I was going to say, when it comes to your actual health, my gorgeous Scorpioni, I just want to say it's really important. I know I said this 5 billion times. I don't care. I'm gonna say it again. It's organic acerola cherry powder is something that you need like, oh my god, like there is no tomorrow. Organic acerola cherry powder is a natural organic acerola cherry powder. It's a natural powder which is without any chemicals, without any unnecessary additives. They put all sorts of things in these supplements, unfortunately. So that's why you just have to kind of like be one step above it and know exactly what you are taking, what you are putting into your body, because there is all sorts of things going on over there, you see. So that's why I'm just was saying, organic castor oil cherry powder is the actual powder, which is without anything else. You take 1 little teaspoon every single morning, mix it up, my baby, drink it, and that is going to give you a whopping amount of vitamin C per day. This alongside natural vitamin D, it's like a must, and natural actual zinc also, please. And at around lunchtime or maybe later on when you eat something, just take that with your food, a natural selenium. It's also super important, and people sometimes don't realize how important this is when it comes to our body, mind and spirit. You know, all these things are connected indeed. So that's why selenium, you can get it in a natural way, like a natural supplement, but also on another hand, organic Brazil nuts are the richest source of selenium in the world. So you can get organic Brazil nuts, 5 or 6 pieces a day. It's going to give you the adequate amount of selenium that you would need on a daily basis. And this is also superb when it comes to boosting your immune system. It's going to make you feel so much better. It's going to re-energize you in so many different ways. You're also going to be, what is it called? You're also going to be like a very much so sensitive when it comes to selenium. Okay, not selenium. Aluminium, sorry, bim bim, aluminium. You're going to be sensitive when it comes to aluminium, not selenium. Aluminium, you can't blame me, they're such a similar word. So aluminium is like, of course, you know, aluminium, they put in deodorants so unnecessarily, so we just end up putting out deodorants here without thinking, you know, but it's actually blocking your pores. And then when you block your pores with the actual, these chemicals, then you just end up with a toxic, you know, of poisonous chemicals within your body, because you know you're not breathing to your skin. Not good, baby, at all. So just try to get like the actual deodorant without aluminium, a must, because you will be your skin will be super sensitive this month. So also at the same time, try to avoid any chemicals that you can put on your face, on your body, you know, body creams and things like that. If you can't eat it, then don't put it on your body. Then it's filled with chemicals and it's not good for you. So anything that you put on your body or on your face, just make sure that it's like natural. And also one more thing, when it comes to brushing your teeth and things like that, make sure that you're brushing your teeth like with a toothpaste without fluoride and the mouthwash without fluoride, because your gums are going to be a little bit sensitive, and vitamin C that I recommended and zinc that I recommended is going to help you with the gum healing anyway. So that, to help that process, you just kind of avoid things with fluoride like a toothpaste and the mouthwash. Get something like without fluoride and something with like aloe vera gel maybe in, and tea tree would be quite good for you. You see what I mean? And one more thing, organic chamomile, please. If you feel a little bit of stomach, digestion problems and things like that, please try to get organic chamomile tea. It's wonderful because it's going to help with your digestion so much. Or I haven't got my aloe vera plant here anymore. I was going to point aloe vera plant, but it's not here anymore. So organic aloe vera also, it's fantastic when it comes to the actual stomach, because it's very, very soothing indeed. If you're on any other medications, if you're pregnant, if you're breastfeeding, you just need to check with your doctor, you just need to check with your GP. Only your doctor or GP can tell you whether this can interact with your existing medications, my gorgeous Scorpioni, or not. Okay, so now the very first date that I would like you to pay attention to, of course, it's going to be on the 5th of February. Now, my gorgeous Scorpionic, you know what? I really like this, because you are gonna have like some kind of event that it's about to start happening here. Some kind of event is gonna take place, you know, and this is really important. In fact, 5th, 6th and 7th and 8th of February, all these days are gonna be really important when it comes to your passion, when it comes to your direction, when it comes to you stepping into the unknown. But at the same time, this is going to bring you a really important moment of self-reflection, you know, because you're gonna realize something, and this is a specific moment where also you're gonna have a feeling like you're being watched over something. You're gonna be into something unusual, into something mysterious, into something like, oh, it's a different world. Of course it's a different world. Of course there's so many worlds around us, so many different dimensions, and this is the type of energy that I'm talking about. So it's already gonna bring so much passion within you. Every single thing, it's gonna like kind of highlight different areas of your lives, but also at the same time This is to do with the actual, your passion. It's to do with things that you're confident about. It's to do with things that you're charismatic about, okay? And it's also to do with the events that are going to require immediate action. Just pay attention, my gorgeous Scorpionis, because these days that I mentioned are gonna be pretty much so super important when it comes to you focusing, but also at the same time when it comes to you following things through, when it comes to the events requiring immediate action. But these are events that you feel good about. These are events that you feel passionate about. These are events that you feel great about. You can also use this balance of energy in order to focus within these days, on these days, doing things that are very strange and unusual, but you like doing them, because this is the essence. This is the moment when we tap into ourselves, when we tap into our spirituality. So therefore, we get so much back, at the same time, you see. So this is what I want you to know. It's time, most certainly, to trust your instinct, and it's time to actually stay focused. This is a very, very important moment in time. And also, on another hand, on one hand, you're going to become aware of the certain hidden agenda, but then on another hand, this is also primarily going to be connected to you setting yourself free at the same time. What I want you to say that you need to follow your own intuition. And by following your own intuition, there is a specific something is going to also, you're going to make the right choice, but then something is going to come to the surface, something that you're going to need to pay attention to, because something is slowly coming to an end. So it's time to cut this out of your life at the same time. You are, as I said, it's about there is going to be a very, very good option here that you're actually going to have, a very important option, my gorgeous Scorpione. But then at the same time, as I said, you will feel like someone is watching you, someone is around you, the spirit, someone is going to be around you, and it's going to drop you some kind of sign, some kind of moment, some kind of message that is just going to like a really visual. It's going to surprise you. It's going, oh my God, you're going to see something, and then something is going to be confirmed to you at the same time. But you will know that this is your sign, and you will know that this is important. Okay? Now, what else I was going to recommend to you, my gorgeous Scorpione, of course, is a chakra pendant. Look at this gorgeous chakra pendant. The reason why, it has got the perfect amount of crystals, which is going to reflect on you in such a powerful way. It's going to help you to think clearly. It's going to help you to understand things that you wouldn't normally understand. It's going to help you with your own spiritual growth, because it contains the perfect amount of crystals, which is on one hand going to help you with your own grounding, and that in return is going to really kind of make certain options like really obvious to you that you wouldn't normally see them obvious. On one hand, it's going to protect you, but on another hand is the perfect little balance of crystals, which is going to help you to spiritually grow. This comes with the sterling silver setting and the sterling silver chain, and the link to buy this is in the description below, my gorgeous Scorpione. By buying things from my channel, you're also supporting my channel as well. Okay, so the second important date, it's going to be on the 12th of February. Now the 12th of February, it's going to be like, oh God, maybe you will get a little bit worried about maybe certain like financial security, but this is like kind of going a long way back. This is going to the moment where you were kind of prevented from to do what you want to do, and you kind of find yourself like in between maybe four walls, or you will find yourself like kind of unable to move towards the direction that you wanted to, but at least as quick as you possibly can. So this emotional confusion, it's pretty much so going to be the reflection of that. So that emotional confusion, it's also at the same time really going to kind of like make you focus on a certain problem. But then again, you will know what is going to come to the surface is what you're responsible about, okay, and what you're creative about. So here you're going to learn something quite significant about yourself as well, which is going to surprise you. But then again, it's nothing unusual, because from this point of view, it's all about you having a strong control over a situation, which is going to give you in return strength, courage, okay, energy, determination, and which is going to make you feel like you want action, you know, which is brilliant. And this is also going to be connected to the moment where you are going to become aware of the certain accomplishment that you have done. So therefore there will be quite important message that is going to come through you, and it's going to put a really big smile on your face. You know, it's going to be connected to the certain justice, but then at the same time, you know, pay attention to the advice that you are going to gain out of that situation. The advice is not going to be like said directly to you, but it's just something, oh my God, you're going to see something written, or you're going to realize something, you know, through the power of synchronicity, my gorgeous Scorpioni, indeed. And also, you know, the 12th of February, it's almost connected to the certain ritual. You will feel like you want to do like a certain ritual, you know, you will feel like you want to like do something like similar to the ritual, but then at the same time, you know, it's a really kind of a significant moment in time, because you will want to expand yourself, you will want to expand your knowledge, you will want to kind of like brush up on your spiritual journey. At the same time, this is going to give you an idea. So whether you're going to start the process of ritual, you will kind of do a little bit of a candle baby, let's manifest, my sweetie, or you're gonna do like maybe, you know, just walk into the forest. To me, nature is everything. Like, to me, going into the forest, like, oh my God, you know, I just love it so much. It's like if I feel low, I go to the forest, I go to the nature, and it re-energizes me so much. So to me, this could be my little ritual, just grabbing a little flower in the nature, smelling it, you know, enjoying myself, you know, and things like that. So whether you will decide to make your own ritual, this is gonna go a long way. So I'm letting you know that the power of manifestation will be very strong when it comes to things bouncing back from the universe to the universe through you. So this is the time to send your wishes, you know, and things like that. Or you are going to maybe watch something and you will see the certain ritual, you will understand the certain ritual, and this is the moment, whether you're gonna see it, whether you're gonna do it yourself. It's the time about it's about the idea. Some kind of idea is gonna come through, and that idea is going to be super life-changing, because it's going to help you, you know, to focus on those parts of your life that you wanted to do for a while. And it has also got like things and elements from your past that you're kind of missing, from the part and stage of your life that is maybe no longer like that at the moment. So this is all going to start making sense, because the progress is going to highlight the path in front of you. But just remember, it's to do with an idea, okay, that you are going to gain and get throughout this wonderful energy indeed. Okay, so the next sign oh my God, I went on weekly quickly. You know, the next sign that I'm going to be talking about, that's why I do on my weekly. So I just have a moment of Lala moment. I've got my Lala moment. Okay, sorry about my Lala moment. So the next date that is going to be for you, my gorgeous Scorpioni, okay, it's going to be on the 28th of February. So now the 28th of February, it's like, oh my God. This is the time of reconnection, and it's the time when you're going to start feeling a certain emotion again. And that emotion, it's going to help you to realize things for what they are. It's going to open your eyes. It's going to help you realize your own abilities. It's going to help you realize how beautiful you are, how powerful you are. And, you know, that power within you, it's very significant when it comes to you wanting to project this towards someone. So you see someone who you fancy or something, it's like, oh, I'm just going to get my feelings going, you know. No, it's serious. It's literally like this. It's just about you realizing this, letting it go, and just attracting someone. I just took a person as an example into our lives, but then again, on every single element, a lot of different elements, you know, it's the power of like bringing things into your life. It's the way it works. So it's about cutting certain cord out of your life, because you're about to cut the certain cord, and this is very important. But most importantly, this is going to make you realize like, ooh la la, la magic is alive in your life, okay? And what you need to be a success, most certainly it's about to manifest, and this is what you you need to understand that if you believe it, you can do it. So see what you are thinking about. See where your mind is going to take you. See where you're going to drift, my gorgeous Scorpione, because you're going to find yourself in the dimension number 335. You know, the dimension is going to be really far, much further than you would normally travel. So that's why I'm saying to you, the way this is going to reflect on you, just remember, if you believe it, you can do it. You can most certainly do it. This is to do with you needing to learn all you possibly can about a certain subject or a career, okay? And this is going to require from you to pay attention to the actual detail as well, the details on the 28th of February, because the power of synchronicity on this particular day is going to be absolutely mind-blowing. By the same time, you need to understand that blending the ideas of others with your own to create something extraordinary, now it's more important than ever. The 28th of February is also going to bring you a significant compromise, and this is all coming through self-control, patience, and the perfect balance that you are going to have. This is brilliant because it's going to motivate you, it's going to inspire you. This is an amazing time for you to take a leadership role, but also to express yourself as much as you can, to talk, you know, and also at the same time keep your eyes on the big picture and communicate your vision, and do not be sensitive to criticism whatsoever. Now, my go to Scorpione, I'm just going to also recommend you a little amethyst, of course, because your third psychic eye is going to be like, hello my darling, I'm here. You know, the third psychic eye, it's going to be like pretty much so wide open, which means that spiritually this is going to be like a big mama indeed. And March 2021 is going to be just like that as well. A very powerful moment in time where you will find yourself connected and reconnected again, connected and reconnected again, which is amazing, which is just going to be full of emotions. You know, the illusions are going to be obvious, and the new directions are also going to be obvious. There is a lot that you're going to realize throughout this month. It's important because it's going to help you to move on, most certainly towards the right direction. What is this going to do is just going to drain your energy a little bit. So amethyst is going to like increase your psychic powers, and that balance is going to be even more powerful. But on another hand, you will just protect yourself with this. This comes with the sterling silver setting and the sterling silver chain, and the link to buy this is in the description below. By buying things from my channel, my gorgeous Scorpione, you're also supporting my channel as well. Okay, so now, so now my gorgeous Scorpiones, I'm just going to see what is going to happen in the first week of February 2021. You know what? It's about a certain restriction, you know, and the answer, what to do about a certain restriction, it's going to really be absolutely golden and beautiful. And it's going to come through somebody who's very much so a spiritual figure in your life, like some kind of a guru or a spiritual figure or a spiritual person, somebody who you look up in this particular way. And these people are in our lives because they're meant to be in our lives, especially if they make us feel really strong about ourselves. So most certainly they're helping us to tap into the bigger picture, you know, to tap into this well of emotions, you know, and this in return helps us to kind of find ourselves on the ground and grounded when we need it the most. I say this because the first part of February is going to bring you like a restriction. It's to do with the restriction, but you will know what the answer to this is. And it's actually going to surprise you, and it's going to motivate you, and it's going to inspire you, and it's really good, you know. So it's some kind of really important moment what to do. But that is going to require from you to make a certain sacrifice, you know. Before, you would have been very indecisive about it. You would be like, oh no, baby, no. But now, the certain sacrifice is going to be absolutely evident, because you will know that there was a little lost opportunity that is going to become evident. So it's going to be brilliant from you, for you to realize, to move on from this, because otherwise karmically it wouldn't be good. Then it would just kind of like it would be dragging behind you, and then it will be draining your energy until your spirituality and your spiritual journey helps you to realize that this is there. So you need to realize with your emotions, feelings and energy that this time and part of your life slowly came to an end. And as soon as you realize this, you just cut it out, baby. Okay, because it's to do with lost opportunity. opportunity that now at this moment in time you will do something big, and later on, you know, there is a different opportunity that is going to be waiting for you. It's all connected, most certainly. Victory and mental clarity also is going to be quite significant when it comes to chaos and confusion, and it's going to help you realize where you had a lack of direction. The answer is to be free, basically. Free spirit is going to be talking to you. Free spirit is going to be guiding you. Free spirit is going to be very significant from the first part of February right until the mid part of February, which means that just pay attention to synchronicities, because oh my god, they will be guiding you along the way. At the same time, the mid part of February, it's, you know, it's connected to the delay. And that delay just slowed you down. It blocked you a little bit. It made you grounded, but in a negative way, like, oh God, you know, grounded as if like that you're not able, like, kind of to move on in the direction that you want to move on towards. So now you are gonna get hold of the specific information which is actually going to inspire you so much. And it's not only that, but it's about the potential that you're going to see, and you're also going to remove yourself from the situation. There is a bit of like a little bastard here. There's a little bastard, little dark lala person, little bastard here, somebody who's like rather scrutinizing, and somebody who's becoming a rather negative figure in your life. So this is going to be quite important moment for you to step on one hand into the unknown by just making an important choice. But it's going to be good because you're going to remove yourself from the people or from the person or from the situation that no longer serves you. Okay? And it was bringing lots of negativity within you. So this is going to be quite important. The third part of February, my gorgeous Scorpioni, you know, oh Lord, you know, the third part of February is going to bring you like a bit of like what you were fearing about when it comes to the unknown, you know, when it comes to the future planning, what you were fearing about when it comes to the unknown. Yes, it's going to be a bit of a tower situation here. You're going to be a little bit disappointed because almost like, oh God, you know, you were fearing about this and now you're going to have your confirmation. Oh yeah, it's true, you know, it's something that is again going to seem like really crazy, but really mental in many different ways. But, you know, it's like at the least, you know, it's going to kind of like make you a little bit disappointed. So it's like something is going to be confirmed to you, but then again at the same time you're not going to be that surprised as well. It's going to make you feel a bit disappointed, but then again, as soon as you accept it, the quicker you are going to move on, because just remember there is an opportunity for you at the end of February. So it doesn't really matter. This is all about your visions, it's about your ideas, and it's about your personal progress, and it's about you being you. It's about you being as weird as you possibly can, because through our weirdness we unlock so much around us, within us, what we actually project on the world. And this is exactly what you're going to be doing, my gorgeous Scorpioni, indeed. You know, I want to say that there is going to be a very exciting opportunity, you know, for you, and this is going to start the process, you know, of something very, very significant in your life, which is going to change so much about those things that no longer serve you and those things that have been bringing you down. It is going to bring so much positivity and happiness and optimism in you, indeed. Okay, so now, my gorgeous Scorpioni, I'm just going to I'm going to see what is going to happen to those of you who are in relationship. Okay, so those of you who are in relationship, it's a remarkable month, actually very important month indeed. Knight of Pentacles, surprise. Oh, I just dropped them all. Knight of... Did you hear my cards falling down? My cards are falling down. Why are you falling? Sorry. So basically, yeah, this is it here. You see, it's so important for those of you in relationship, like, ooh la la, an annoying problem is coming to an end. Maybe you had a bit of bickering. Maybe you had a bit of negativity. You know, something is going to bounce back and it's going to like bring a little baby argument, little mini argument, little baby argument. But this is not something that happened for the first time. It's something that was kind of happening in the past, not that long ago, over the last 7 or 8 weeks. So now karmically you need to deal with this, because if you don't deal with this and you don't discuss it, then it's going to kind of affect on both of you, and then later on it's going to come out on all sorts of holes, you know, that you don't want to. So that's why I'm saying, you know, that there is first of all, a little argument. It's going to be super important, just a little baby argument. It's going to be super important, but then again it's going to help you to move on, you know, and spiritually it's going to be super beneficial for both of you. On another hand, for the couples, an important hope, faith, inspiration, really significant bright prospects are coming up. And it's to do with mixing of the past and present, but also it's to do with a sign, an important sign that you're both gonna have, and you will know that it's time to actually do this. It's about the creativity and beginning, and it's start of something, ooh la la, radava rumish indeed. This is gonna happen when you both have a very meaningful experience that is gonna come out of the moment where what you both didn't plan, but it's also going to feel like an adventure. Really, really remarkable months for the actual couples, my gorgeous Scorpioni. So now I have to get the cards. You see this? See this? See this? I need to get them. How to do this? Okay. Ooh. Sorry. So now, my gorgeous Scorpioni, I'm going to get my cards. See? This is what's happening to me. So clumsy. Okay, so now, here. I'm sorry. That's for the singles, you see, and you know why? Before I do singles, I get this with Scorpioni, and this is because there's a little bastard there as well. Little bastard, you know, I'm sorry I'm using this word, but then again, you know, throughout this specific people in our lives, you know, we learn so much about ourselves, we learn so much about how we feel, we learn so much about how we think, you know, we've learned so much about us, what the next step is going to be. So these little bastards in our lives, they are quite important part of our spiritual journey. Okay, so now I'm just playing with the cards. My gorgeous Scorpioni, I'm doing this right now. Just checking my little babies. Oh, that smells so nice. I'm sorry. I just love the smell of things. I do. I love the smell of things. New books, new cards. I just, oh my God, I can't help it. Sorry! So now, my gorgeous Scorpioni, for those of you that are single and ready to mingy, oh God, you see, Page of Pentacles. I mean, this is a good one because it's about somebody inspiring you. It's about somebody making you feel really great. It's about somebody making you feel really good. But this particular person is just like somebody who is like very successful. And then, you know, it's just basically that person is going to be kind of connected to the moment also where you're going to realize certain difficulties, that you can expect certain difficulties in your life with a specific situation that has nothing to do with love. But then at the same time, at that moment in time, this particular person is going to inspire you. But then again, I'm really sorry, it is not going to be the right person. And you will know who this is because it's somebody very successful, and it's also going to be somebody that is just something, you know, first of all, it's going to inspire you so much. By the back of your mind, you will know, oh, it's not the right person, it's not the right person. It's not only that, but that particular person, very soon after, you will realize, I'm being a dark Lala in this reading, I'm sorry. But it's just about, I need you to be careful because it's almost like a little hidden enemy, you know, connected to that person. So it's like a little bit of deception here, and I don't like it. I do not like this little bastard here whatsoever, because it's like almost like someone like really good looking and sexy and all that, you know, but at the same time, it is not the right person for you. So when somebody motivates you like this and they're very successful, they're very powerful, you're still going to know at the back of your mind is not the right person. Very soon you're going to realize that for some reason this person is going to be like a little hidden enemy. And then you see this is it. This is it, my gorgeous Scorpioni. This is it. So the time is going to be very complex indeed, which means that very complex for some reason when it comes to love and when it comes to people in your life, when it comes to the real people in your life. You are having a little lesson here, and then the little lovers comes up, you see, then the little lovers comes up. But I'm afraid, first of all, you're going to find someone who you fancy, you're going to fancy them, you're going to like them, they will inspire you so much, but then very soon you're going to realize that they're the hidden enemy. I'm not talking about that person is somebody else. And then this person, then I have the lovers here, then somebody else is going to walk into your life. It may not be in February, it could be in March, but most certainly once you find someone who you fancy and then you're like off them like really quickly, and then you realize that something is not quite right about them, like a little hidden enemy, something will happen. You will realize this very soon. Maybe they will have a completely different way of thinking to you, maybe they will say something, maybe they will do something, maybe they will act in a certain way, but this is the one that you need to get to. So before you get to these lovers, first of all, you need to go through this little bastard here, and then the lovers is coming. Whether this is going to happen right to you like in February or March, is going to be very much so connected to February as well. In fact, you know what I mean? What I just said almost. In fact, the March 2021 is going to have a very strong connection with so many different elements to February. So this person may well start walking into your life in March, but it could well happen in February. But first of all, you need to have this learning experience, and then you're going to have your lovers, baby. You see, it's not going to be that long until this person walks into your life. But first of all, it's just a little challenge you're going to need to go through, of course. Okay, my gorgeous Scorpioni, I love you all so much, my gorgeous, mysterious babies. I love you all so much, and thank you ever so much for watching my videos. Also, I really appreciate it. I'm sending you brightest blessings, lots of love, healing, peace, and light to every single one of you, my gorgeous Scorpionis. So I'm sending you brightest blessings, lots of love, healing, peace, and light to every single one of you, my gorgeous Scorpionis. Thank you ever so much for watching my videos. Sasha Bonasin, Psychic Medium. Love you. Bye.